Let's ask, why is it that in Western Europe, private health insurance companies are associated with better care to more people for less money, but in the United States, private health insurance companies are driving the cost of care up? European health insurance companies resemble American health insurance companies the way European football resembles American football. Different goals, different games, different rules. Private health insurance companies in Europe can set whatever price they want on their policy, but they have to sell it at the same price to everyone, regardless of health. The next rule is you cannot refuse to sell a policy to anyone who asks. Patients can change their insurance companies whenever they want, but insurance companies can't drop a patient for any reason, not even failure to pay, because the government will step in and pay the premium. The third rule is every policy has to cover every treatable condition, so that no patient, when they pick an insurance policy, can be left with an insurance coverage that is so inadequate they lose their home, a limb, or a life because they made the wrong choice. And in many Western European countries, if the government has discovered that you, the insurance company, have still managed to cherry pick the healthiest patients, you will pay a premium that will subsidize the insurance companies that are picking up the slack. Consequently, the ways that insurance companies in Europe can compete are only by lower prices, extra benefits, or better customer service. Imagine that. In the United States, these rules do not apply. None of those rules apply. So if I'm running an insurance company, a health insurance company in the United States, the first thing I want to do to make money is not insure anybody who's sick. One way to do that is to charge a lot. Sick people don't have money. The next thing I'm going to do is look for the first opportunity to drop any healthy patient who becomes sick. Considering that the average worker in the United States changes their insurance plan every 6 years, there are many opportunities to do that. The next thing I'm going to do is restrict benefits. Most people in the United States pick their insurance plan because of the price of the premium, but they don't examine the benefits. As a matter of fact, the benefits package is so complex, very few people can understand them. The next thing I'm going to do is, once I've got your premium money, I am going to delay or deny payment to providers as long as I possibly can. And if I delay payment to providers long enough, some of them will give up and I keep that money. And that is the story of private health insurance in the United States. Prices go up. Only healthy people can afford them. Healthy people who get sick get dropped. And providers have to spend inordinate amounts of money trying to collect their due from insurance companies. These rules are not only not applied in the United States, they're not acceptable by private health insurance companies.